to Jake. What is fucking right for these hours? I'm going to put down here to my good dog. He was on there a little long and God, is it? Well, sure, it's the same fucking thing.
No, it's not.
It's a Dundalk dog. There's no skip to Dundalk dog. Tom is biggest town in the and I'm very happy for you. Somebody fucking has to live there. And it is about, I'm putting back out here to Alan. And the usual stuff, I'm going to have to get a cup of coffee. I'm absolutely going over to bowling here, so we get a coffee. God bless folks, my name is John Malloy from the Wilson people.
I'm actually only going to speak this time on stuff that I know. And what I do know is I spent most of my life as a share fisherman. Deep sea fishing, away for 10 and 12 day trips at a time. And I know what it's like to start your week's work with 17 or 18 grand's worth of diesel still to be paid for. And you have to catch 17 or 18 grand's worth of fish before you're even starting to earn your wage. And that could be on day 6 or 7 of a normal trip for a fisherman. The inshore fleet in Dundalk and Drogheda at the minute is being bought up by the Muslim Brotherhood. And that's a fact. Over half of the fleet in Dundalk, Tarhead and Drogheda are being run. They're being run by the Muslim Brotherhood. There's no end of money to give these men money to buy boats. They don't even go through the proper safety channels. 2 of them have sunk in the last 18 months. And these are small inshore razor clam boats. Now, we've been crushed with taxes. There was a temporary property tax put on our properties, if you all remember, and that hasn't been removed. You know, we've got 17 cents to litre off the diesel, and it will back up 21 cents in a matter of 2 weeks. So, what we're looking for, and we've been protesting for every cause going in this country for the last 6 years, starting with the COVID. We need this government to step down and move out of the way. People who will be elected by the people to represent the people and not to represent big business, big data centres, and the big data centres, remember, are getting a 10% of what we pay in electric. That's all they pay. Their massive profits come in. For surpluses nearly every 3 months of 4 and 5 billion in the budget. What did they offer you back there a couple of weeks ago? 250 million. I was giving Ukraine 843 million in direct funding. McAfee only gave them another lot last week. She's also supporting Hamas. When you give money to Palestine and Hamas and the government, you're giving money to terrorists. That's where your hard-earned taxes are going. And we are the slaves in this country. Any working man or woman in this country are living under slavery. And I will not be silenced. I have a right to free speech. I have a right to free speech. I'll pass you over to D-Wall.
Thank you, everybody! What a wonderful day! This is a wonderful day here today, and we don't want any call, any trouble whatsoever. We've got to think about what we're here for. The government has just taken Whitegate.
All the trucks have gone in.
All the trucks have been taken.
No, gone in to get their fuel and take them out.
Take them out. They're not in to take them out. So people beyond our guard here and everybody, please stay respectful and peaceful of the people that sleep in here every single night, what we're here for. We have to remember this. We have to remember what we're here for. Please be respectful, and if anything like that happens here, what's happening in Whitegate, people take their children out of here immediately. Immediately take the children and the vulnerable, like myself with a gammy leg, out of here immediately. Be respectful to the truckers, the farmers, the hauliers, because that's why we're here today. Everybody, over there, and thank you very much. Remember all the children we
Where's Tracy? All right. Listen. Okay. Can you repeat that back to me directly? I can't see what the fight. This is about white diesel, green diesel, and whole wheat meal. That's it. That is the reason we're here. Okay, listen folks, listen, Curtis, we're not just spelling the herd. We're not focused on filling the herd. Please let me speak for a second. Only for that man there. Excuse me, everybody. Only for that man there. Only for these people down the road here in these trucks. Only for these people up here in these trucks. Only for the tractors out there and everything else. And only for the farmers and everybody else bringing this plight out in the first place. So we have to, you know, at the end of the day, folks, it's all about getting together. Yes. Okay? Listen, there are loads of issues, and I repeat myself again. There are loads of issues. And I've stood here in Dublin, I've got marches from the GPO to the Dáil. I stood out in City West, I got pepper sprayed, and all that goes with that, very good. There's a lot of lads here that did that, right? But that was a different protest, that was a different time, and those protests of those times will be here again. We know that. But today is about solidarity, as far as I'm concerned, and my heart it hurts. The reason why I'm here today is showing solidarity to Chris, who I've been in contact with on numerous occasions, to Mark Duffy. I think Mark is here somewhere, who keeps in contact with me all the time and is involved in my own group called the Risen People. And this is all organic. Everything is growing here organically. These truckers are not going anywhere. These farmers are not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. And I genuinely think that you good folks out there that are listening to me right now, you're not going anywhere. Until such time.
It's only about the green diesel.
Until such time, Melody, how are you doing? Not see you in a while.
Not about
Until
violence,
such
not about
time. Until such times as those parasites up there are gone, or taken down, or taken out. Dave from Cork. Trying to speak. Ladies and gentlemen, very good friend of mine from Cork.